This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Ferrero Kinder Brioss. This is the third and last for the foreseeable future Ferrero Italy kind of snack that we're having on the channel. This particular package has been through some stuff, it seems, but I hope that the inside of it is still nice and well and clean. Let us take a quick look at the rear, at the back of the packaging. Pause if you want to read any of that. Do not know what any of that means because it is in Italian. And pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right there and the ingredients list right there. It is only 1 day out of date right now, so yeah, I assume for this to still be fit for consumption. I do like the packaging, however. So here we have them, the individual briosses. Reminds me a lot of the stuff that they had many years ago when I was in Italy for the last time. They had so many different kinds of snacks of this type, like these little, almost like tiny mini cake snack bits. And nowadays there seem to be a lot less of those around. And now Kinder, well, Ferrero has joined the bandwagon and brought some stuff out all by themselves. Some of them we actually do have here in Germany, but this one here I don't think we have. At least I haven't seen it personally. Okay, let us open up the package. From the outside, it of course looks already not as I would hope for it to look. In the last review, I was complaining a lot about the individual layers not being separated properly, and we do have the same thing going on here, even worse, because we are supposed to have two separations here, two visible separations, and we've got like one that is not really pronounced still. It's not how it should be, I think. Let's see what it smells like though. The briosse, yeah, doesn't really look like it does on the packaging. Oh, scent-wise it is lovely though. It smells... That's a weird thing, the only thing I can compare it to in terms of smell is the actual, like, other style of mini cake from Mulino Bianco that I've had in Italy. It's got a certain smell to it that I haven't had with like any other German Ferrero product or Kinder product or whatever. Any other product I can think of, really. It's got a certain sweet scent to it. What it does remind me of is panettone. Panettone or pandoro. These are the things that come to mind when I smell this. Yes, it does smell quite similar to that, which is nice. I love panettone. I should review panettone in the future on the channel, I think. Okay. Contrary to the last thing that we reviewed, we do have some separation, it seems here. We do have a creamy layer, and two of them in fact, and we can even... Okay, we can separate the individual layers like this, and we do have a strip of cream on the inside. Okay, that's better than I thought. Okay, let's go for a bite. It is a simpler flavor profile compared to the Ferrero Fiesta. We do have a certain very pleasant creaminess though from this separation there. Here you can see it a bit better maybe. I'll open up another one. Let's see if we can see that properly when we slice it through nice and clean. Okay, so when we do slice it through nice and clean, we do see some separation. We do not see it on the outside at all, which is unfortunate, but having this on the inside now, this being a proper cream interlayer almost, this makes it a lot better than I anticipated. So flavor-wise, it is less rich in flavor than a panettone. When it comes to the dough itself, it does smell of a panettone, but it doesn't really taste too much of a panettone. It's not quite as sweet. It doesn't have the richness. What it really tastes of is a pretty weak panettone with some cream interlaced in there. That's really what it tastes of, and kind of what it smells of too. Yeah. But the smell is much more panettone, a lot less cream, and the flavour is a lot more cream and a lot less panettone. Overall, it's not too great. I think that the entire flavour profile is a bit lacking. I do not know if I would get this, like personally, again in the future. You sort of just inhale this sort of stuff. You consume calories and you are not feeling filled up at all. And just for the texture and that slight creamy flavour of the cream layers, for me that's not quite worth it, I have to say. The entire thing is quite rough. You can hear it right there. On the bottom, it's a bit nicer, but overall, like I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like chocolate? Doesn't really taste of anything, this black stuff, so I don't know. Well, dark brown stuff, I don't know what it is supposed to be quite honest. But yeah, overall, I'm not too overwhelmed by this, and I'm just going to consume this now, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. The consumption process is complete, and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I give 0.75 out of 1 available point, because overall it wasn't too bad looking. Scent wise it was quite alright, but from the outside you couldn't really see what the layers are, the separating factor in between these cake layers, I guess. You couldn't see that from the outside almost at all, and I think you should when you think about what it looks like on the packaging. Therefore, no full point here. Color-wise, I gave 1 out of 1 available point because the individual colors of all the stuff, those were fine. Consistency and texture-wise, I gave 1 out of 2 available points because the creamy stuff was fine, but the rest was, for myself, it was a bit too dry. A panettone has got a certain scent, a certain flavor, and a certain moisture, and it overall is a really nice package. This right here smelled of panettone, didn't really taste too much of panettone, but was quite a lot drier than panettone, and even with the creamy stuff on the inside, I think, yeah, it didn't really balance that dryness too well, in my opinion. Therefore, 1 out of 2 available points here. Also, the top was a bit rough, and that felt a bit dry, almost. The previous package that I had from this, that was almost like sandy, almost in texture. It's a bit weird to describe. It's certainly not sand on there. It doesn't like make your teeth crunchy or anything like that, but it felt quite dry, quite dusty, which was a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this one here was better though, so not too much to say in this regard here. Taste-wise, I give 2.5 out of 5 available points because it has been tasting okay. It wasn't overwhelming. The biscuit itself, the little cake, that was like not only too dry for my liking, but also too bland in flavor. I think it should taste more like panettone, to be a baby panettone with cream on the inside. But the creamy stuff, that was tasting fine. It overall was sweet enough, I think, as a package, but the richness of the doughy stuff, that was just not there, not where it should be, I think. Therefore, just 2.5 out of 5 available points here. Theme realization wise, I give, say, 0.75. I can't talk today, I do not know why. A 0.75 out of 1 available point because, well, it was overall looking okay. It certainly wasn't close enough to what it was on the packaging, and overall as a product from Kinder, I think it is lacking. It is lacking quite a bit. Do not really know why it's lacking so much. I think it should be more moist, richer in flavor. Overall, just better. This one here feels like an off-brand product, and that sounds harsh, but that's for me the reality. I can't see this being premium in anything but price, I guess. Therefore, yeah, just 0.75 out of 1 available point. Maybe I should be harsher here too, but I'll stick with that for the moment. In total, we therefore have a 6 out of 10 for the Ferrero Kinder Brioss. Yeah, this is when we are going to leave it. As a closing statement, I can say that I've eaten 3 of these now, so I've consumed well over 300 calories now, kilocalories, and I have to say that I'm not too happy with this, because we've eaten like 3 things that are not really healthy, and we've gotten quite a few calories in without feeling too great. And yeah, overall I have to say that I am probably not going to buy this again. Like, okay, I haven't bought it, like someone else bought it and brought it for me to Germany here to review. So I'm not complaining too much, but yeah, when I'm in Italy, when I finally make it back to that country, I don't think I'm going to pick up these, yeah, and this is where I'm going to leave it. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then.